getting ready to travel to Auburn. Obviously, credit to Tony. Those kids are playing their tails off for him. Those two guys he's got can score with anyone in the league, and Terrell and Denson, and they did it against us. First time we played, we need to be a lot better this time around, and then obviously Kentucky at home, just a great opportunity for our team, as is the Auburn game, and as we all wind down conference play, it never gets any easier.
Our first question is from Ron Aiken of Gamecocks Central.
Coach, speaking of Auburn, their guards were really, really good against you last time. Is there any different plan with a little more experience this time around for them?
No, Tony does a great job with them. Those two guys are on go. They're on attack mode, and and we have to match it. It puts us kind of in a tough spot. We have to put, if you put Brent on either one of those guys, he's too small. So you got to put Brent on a point guard, which is not his strong suit. And then when you do that, then you're guarding two guys that have been in college for at least 4 years with two freshmen. So it's just another great day in SEC play and another great experience for our guys. Hopefully we handle it better this time around.
Thank you, Coach.
Next up is Larry Vaught of the Danville Advocate-Messenger.
Yeah, good morning, Frank. I know you don't play Kentucky till Saturday, but I was just wondering, when you've watched film or games, what are just some general observations you kind of might have about them?
I think they're real good, and I don't think Cal gets the credit he deserves for the job he does. To rely on so many freshmen, to not have those foundation guys. I guess Porthris and I can't remember the young man's name. Pulse. God, I can't remember his name. The guard. Correct. That they've been with him at least for a year. They provide that consistency that he's looking for. But every year, I don't care if Cal's coaching seniors or freshmen. You don't want to play them at the end of the year because his teams play their best basketball at the end of the year, and that's obvious with this team that is happening too.
And then can you talk a little bit about how Thornwell has been playing for you? He's
been great. I'm extremely proud of him. This is the way I explain it. He's had to play the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4 for us. He's had to play so many different positions that it's hard to get him repetitions in practice at every one of them. But he is so understanding. He's become such a student of the game through film, through accepting coaching, and his competitiveness, that when I play him at the 4, he understands what he's supposed to do at the 4 better than the guys that play the 4 on the regular basis. It's he's been great, and he is the main reason why our team continues to be competitive in this league that I think is real good.
Thank you.
Next is Steve Wallentik of the Columbia, Missouri Tribune.
Morning, Frank.
Morning.
Just what has made Georgia so effective?
Experience. I mean, there's no other way to word it. Last year, all those guys, Gaines, they were all little puppies, and they had a lottery pick that kind of saved them in difficult moments. But as the year went on, I thought their team last year got better. And this year, early in the season, they had to learn how to play without the lottery pick. And Contavious, and who by the way, I was my favorite player in the league. But now they're rolling. They're long. They're on the perimeter. They're 6'5", 6'4", 6'7". Everyone talks about 7-footers on the back. Well, before you can deal with a 7-footer in the back, you have to deal with perimeter defense. Mm-hmm. And those guys are big, strong, athletic. They don't make mistakes. So passing the ball over them isn't easy. And when you do defeat them, they've got a plethora of 6'10" guys back there that all rebound, protect the rim, and create a presence. And I think Georgia's playing real good basketball right now. They're Gaines and Man's a hard matchup because he's so good off the dribble, and Gaines is shooting. Obviously, he did it against us. Anytime you lose them, it's a 3. And They're a very good basketball team. I can tell you this. I'm happy we don't play them anymore. Hopefully we're not in the same place with them in conference play.
You had that sort of similar experience with your first couple of years at K-State where you lost Michael Beasley and had to adjust. Just how long does that process take when you have a guy who's such a big part of your team leave and guys have to figure out how to play without him?
It takes a little time. But, I tell everyone all the time, we had Michael Beasley and Bill Walker, two pros my first year at K-State. Mm-hmm. We had 7 freshmen, them being 2 of them. Mm-hmm. Well, in our time at K-State, our worst record was that year, even though we only had the 2 pros that first year. Our record got better every year because of experience. The pros, Beasley, Walker, they were great. They laid the foundation. They helped us make plays that year when our team wasn't prepared to make the consistent winning plays. Those guys' ability as pros got us extra wins. But then as we move forward, the culture, the experience, just having guys that are not 18 anymore, now they're 19, 20, 21, 22, allowed us to continue to get better, which in essence made us better basketball teams moving forward.